Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born. Girl, let's talk about it, girl. Let's talk about it. Because I need us to just kind of look at it from a different perspective. You know me and my diverse perspectives. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, black women. You know how I love to connect the dots. And I want us to see that other groups of women are dealing with what y'all I guess affectionately call uh black men's that go over there with the passports and all that, what y'all call them, passport bros. Well, Negropeans that escaped from Blackistan and decided to take an airplane. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into how other women's is reacting to them and they bullshit, because it really shows us as black women that we have been tolerating being physically, mentally, emotionally um, attacked and having our lives taken by these same Negroes. Okay? Let's get into it, girl. So, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was 3 weeks ago, I did a video about the Negro pen that flew. He was at court and he went from 0 to 10,000 because he didn't like what the white lady, the Legion told him about he wasn't getting probation for the assault and battery he had just committed because he got a long list of assault and batteries and domestic violence and shit. I'm going to safely assume that a lot of that was done to other black folks, primarily black women. But okay. What else is new? Okay. When he jumped over the bench because she was a judge. He jumped over the bench. He called her a bitch, and he jumped over the bench and whap right into her body, right? And as soon as he did, um, girl, it wasn't but not even a second or two before all of them white boys came through there and grabbed his ass and beat his ass. And the next time you saw him, he was appropriately muzzled. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The whole works. Like I said, he looked just like Hannibal Lecter. That shit was hilarious. But I don't think we get it as black women on how they swiftly gave him consequences. Now, let's get into the y'all little passport bros with the clay feet. There's a couple things I want us to get as black women, right? First of all, I heard a lot of black women say over the last few years that these motherfuckers have been on the internet talking about how we ain't shit as black women and how they going somewhere where they can, find love. In other words, pay for it. Their dollar goes much longer, I guess, over wherever they think they going. Now they done been to the Philippines. In the Philippines, about a year and a half ago, they sent a bill to the United States saying, "Oh, you let these Negropeans loose from Blackistan, and they came over here. Girl, no, they cost them money. They are over here, raw dogging our women. They're getting pregnant, and it's putting a strain on our system. So here's what y'all owe us." So then black men, they going to different places like the DR, just get jacked up everywhere they go. Okay. um so that's one of the things that we as black women we sit here and we will not do what we need to do to prepare to defend our physical selves. We will not. And we are going to keep being unalived. We're going to keep being assaulted and battered by these very Negro peons until we decide to give them swift consequences for their badass behaviors. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so here go these motherfuckers over to Colombia. They came up. missing and not missing, but unalive. And what they're trying to say is that, oh, this is a really bad place and da 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 and yada yada, and we getting killed over here, blah 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 blah. First of all, um, two Negropeans, you took your asses someplace else so that you could prey on another group of women that you thought were going to be easy prey. And see, in Colombia specifically, the age of consent is 14. Now, I ain't saying that Colombians don't prey on their own women, because they most assuredly do. Okay, they do the worst. They another bunch of patriarchal motherfuckers. But the one thing about it, when it comes to white men's, Hispanic men's, Asian men, whoever you talking about, other groups of men, you don't get to come over there and fuck up they women. Okay, they can do it, but none of y'all can. Okay, so um, so now that these eight or so whoever's were unalived, I remember this one young man who's Colombian. He said, so y'all are mad at us because we won't respect pedophiles and fucking predators. And in the United States, the numbers are so high, like 16,000 here in the last couple of months, in which women are being, you know, um, kidnapped, um, assaulted, and battered, and brutalized, and unalived. And the numbers just keep growing. But oh, we have eight that happens from y'all men that could have stayed right over there in those United States. And we're y'all problem? No, we're not y'all problem. Okay? It's just that we're not going to be doing that with your ass. So you got what you came for. And I agree 100%. Listen to the words, black women. They are not accepting black men's being predatory and pedophiles. They don't respect them. But see, we as black women, I'm going to tell you the truth. We be putting respect on their names. You know, your TD Jakes, y'all Diddy's, y'all whoever. See, y'all put respect on their names. That's why I can't be in church and all that shit, because I'm not putting respect on motherfuckers' names simply because they have a name tag on, which means they get to be predatory to us as black women and black girls. So let's talk numbers. So let's say all eight of them in the last 2-3 months or whatever that came up unalived over there in Colombia, let's say that they were all black men. Black women are murked in this country, these United States, every 4.5 to 5 hours. That's 6 black women a day. You talking about 8 black men over 2 or 3 months that came up unalived? And I should feel what for you? Because you don't give a fuck about what you have done and what you allow your comrades in arms, other black men's to do to black women and black girls and black children. You don't give a fuck. But you want me to care something. You do that shit to us in a day and a half. So you telling me over 3 months I should give a fuck about you coming up unalived? Girl, catch up to what you did to us. Let us do that to you. But I tell you what whoever's doing that, whether it's the young ladies or whatever, girl, you ain't got no business putting no respect on pedophiles and predators who are coming over there thinking they can mistreat other women. No, you don't get to do that. And black women, we need to put a stop to them doing it to us right here in these United States. Girl, you know I love y'all. Let's think about it.